Okay, now we're talking about one of the most important tools ever in the outdoors and in life in general. So I'll be teaching you three really basic and essential knots that you can use to set up camp, to anchor yourself in emergency situations, or to set up a tent, tarp, whatever. These three knots are really important for many different things. Okay, so the first knot would be the bowline knot, okay? So this is going to be our working end, and this is going to be our standing end. So with the standing end, you're going to make a loop. So the loop will be on the inside of this U we have. See this little U we have right here? It's going to be on the inside. And so this little bit of standing end, we'll call this the tree, okay? You'll understand in a second. And this hole in the middle, or this loop, will be called the hole. And in the bowline knot, we want the tree to be underneath the hole. So as you can see, the hole overlaps over the tree, and the tree is underneath the hole. So this working end, this little furry guy, will be called a rabbit. So the rabbit comes up the hole, around the tree, and back into the hole. So now we got that, and all we do is we cinch it up, and there we have the bowline knot. And you'll know if you did it correctly if there's a nice little scarf around the tree. So this knot is an exceptional anchor knot. It doesn't matter how hard you pull it, it will not come undone, and it is a really reliable knot for anchoring, and can be used in life-saving applications. So this next one will be the Tautline Hitch knot. This is great for cinching up anchors, and also good for tents and tarps. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to get the standing end, get the working end around your anchor point, which is this. And what you're going to do is you're going to make a Q. So you're going to get the working end and loop it on top. So see, it looks kind of like a Q. Ropes on top. Now what you're going to do is you're going to loop it 2 more times around the standing end. So we went from here, looped it around once, looped it around one more time. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pull it down across the very first, this guy, the entry one. And then you're going to go below the standing end and back through this little loop right here. Then you're going to pull nice and tight. And you should have three barrels right here. 1, 2, 3, and a nice little cross section across. So what this is it's a cinchable anchor point. So I can push my little knot close into the tree, I'll call it, and it can stay there, and it stays on friction. So like I can pull it down, I can pull it up, and it stays in place. I can slacken it and still have it anchored. No matter how hard I pull, it retains its form and function. So it's great for tents, building different shelters, and it's super useful. Okay, this next knot is going to be called the sheet bend knot. This is really useful if you want to combine 2 ropes that are different sizes together, but for the purpose of this video, they're the same size rope, but it's extremely good with ropes at different sizes. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get the left end, and ideally the bigger rope, and you're going to loop it, get a bite like this, just like this, to where the working end is just below, like this. So then you're going to hold this loop, bite, and you're going to get this end, and you're going to come through under the loop. Then you're going to go around the loop, so up and around both, and you're gonna go right underneath the very first loop. Then pull nice and tight. And there you have connected 2 ropes together, ideally if they are different sizes.